This is the AI News Flash for June 9th, 7 p.m. UTC. But first up, Apple unveiled its new Siri AI and iOS 27 at its Worldwide Developers Conference, WWDC 2026. The Siri overhaul is being called the assistant's biggest update since its debut more than a decade ago, giving it the ability to understand what's on your screen and automate tasks across multiple apps. Siri will also be more conversational and detailed, and Apple says it will no longer hand off queries to third-party AI providers. Apple Intelligence is expanding too, with AI reply suggestions in Messages, a phone app that pulls context from mail and messages mid-call, and new Photos tools like Reframe, Extend, and an upgraded Cleanup. iOS 27 will support the iPhone 11 and newer, with photos loading 70% faster and AirDrop transfers 80% faster, though Siri AI will initially be unavailable in the EU, which Apple blames on the Digital Markets Act. Second, Nvidia has finally landed Apple as an AI customer, according to Barron's. To power the new Siri and other AI workloads, Apple will run Apple Intelligence on Nvidia GPUs in Google Cloud, extending its private cloud compute privacy framework to third-party data centers for the first time. The setup uses Nvidia's confidential computing technology, which keeps data and AI models encrypted during processing, so Apple can maintain its strict privacy commitments in outside server environments. For a company long focused on its own silicon, Apple's adoption of Nvidia's compute stack underscores just how broad demand for AI chips has become. Third, U.S. stocks fell sharply on Tuesday as the sell-off in AI-related names resumed. The Nasdaq sank 2.2%, the S&P 500 fell 1.3%, and the Dow dropped 250 points, while a key semiconductor index plunged almost 6%. Among individual names, Marvell Technology tumbled 12%, Nvidia fell nearly 3%, and Broadcom dropped more than 4%, coming off its worst week in a year and a half. Since hitting record highs on June 2nd, the S&P 500 is down more than 4% and the Nasdaq 6.5%, with the 10-year yield above 4.5% keeping pressure on the AI trade. Fourth, a federal judge in Mississippi disqualified the lawyers on both sides of a lawsuit after finding that all of them had misused AI. In a contract dispute, all four attorneys submitted filings containing AI hallucinated case citations they failed to verify, violating Rule 11 of the Federal Rules of Civil Procedure. Senior Judge Sherian Aycock removed the lawyers from the case, banned them from appearing in that court for 2 years, imposed fines, referred them to state bar associations, and canceled the upcoming trial. Sanctions over fake AI-generated citations have piled up across the country, but punishing counsel on both sides at once is a stark reminder of how seriously courts now treat AI verification duties. That's all for this AI News Flash.